For many gay folks, being able to legally marry the one you love has been nothing short of a fantasy. But thanks to decades of hard work, people in most states in the country are now able to legally tie the knot.
On today's show, wedding bells are ringing, and guess who's getting married?
We are!
Listen as we take you on a journey of our relationship, our ups and downs, and we truly get legally married forever and ever on Halloween.
Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
Amen. Plus, special musical appearances by Tracy Tyler and Manny Capozzi, and our very special officiant, Deven Green, well known for playing Betty Bowers, America's best Christian, and the voice of Movie Phone in Canada.
I'm Marc Felion.
I'm Fausto Fernós, and this is a very special Feast of Fun. Woo! Hi, everybody. Welcome to my wedding.
Welcome to my wedding, and I'm the Beast.
You are the Beast.
I'm the Beast.
Tale as old as time.
And this is my beauty.
True as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly.
We'll call him Bo.
I'll be Bo. Yes,
Bo, my
Bo the
beautiful.
beauty, and then you're the Beast.
Do you have a rose for me?
Oh yes, here,
Our
baby.
little special rose.
It's a little special rose. This is the rose that the Beast in the movie has. Because it's love. The time is running out for him to fall in love.
It's losing.
I know it's
flowers.
losing its petals.
They're just falling off and falling off.
I know. You've found true love.
I have found true love, and it's been a long road.
Do you
to
want
get there.
to transform now or later?
Well,
How hot are you underneath that thing?
I'm okay for now.
So we're actually simulcasting this podcast on YouTube as well, so you guys can actually watch our wedding taking place as it unfolds.
No.
So yeah, baby, there's just one. Hold on to that rose, because it's about to lose its last petal, and then you'll be a beast forever. You know.
I kind of like being the Beast, though.
Yeah. I feel like I look
puppies
more
together.
like Lady Gaga. Fashion, step into the room. I'm not sure how this song
Well, you're
goes.
my knight in shining armor. We're reinventing Beauty and the Beast, where instead of its bell, it's Bo, and he's a knight that's come to take down the beast, but instead they fall in love, and guess what happens?
What happens?
The beast
Oh my God.
transforms before your very eyes.
Tale as old as time. Bittersweet and strange. Finding you can change your costume into something that's more comfortable. Now
It's
you
a
can
lot less
breathe.
sweaty.
Yeah, boy. You know, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do for Halloween, so I decided to get married.
Well, we were talking about getting married. We're like, let's get married by the end of the year. And I said, when do you want to get married, Fausto? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, what's a day you'll remember?
Yeah.
What's the day that you will remember? In 10 years from now, I'm not going to be angry when you forget our anniversary. And he said, well, let's get married on Halloween. And I said, indubitably.
So why don't we take a little minute to thank everybody for virtually coming to our wedding ceremony. This is just part one of many parts that we're going to have. We're actually going to have a live party and celebration and a ring exchange in a year from now, probably, or this summer. Next summer.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out when and where or how.
We'll be
but
consulting with our families. And
we'll be
figure it-
consulting with our families, and they'll let us know exactly what to do. So let's reflect on our relationship. We've been together for 15 years, and for most of our relationship, it's not been a possibility to legally get married. But this summer, the state of Illinois passed marriage equality.
Yeah, it went into effect June 1st, 2014. And so, we're about 5 or 6 months late, but, we figured as long as we do it by the end of the year, we'll be good with taxes.
Now, why don't we talk about how we met? You were at a sleazy leather bar here in Chicago.
Called the Eagle.
The Eagle, and I went up to you, and what did I say?
You said, will you marry me?
I said that a little bit later.
And I said, maybe.
No, I said, have we been chatting on the internet?
And I didn't.
This is 15
this is
years ago.
1999, and so I wasn't really into those chat rooms or anything like that. And so I thought, no, I have not been chatting with you. But you seemed cute, so I thought, well, I'll talk to you anyway.
And then you took me home, or I took you home, and you saw what my hair looked like.
And Fausto's hair was shaved like a buzz cut, and then it was jaguar spots, but rainbow jaguar spots. And I didn't notice that in the dark bar, but once we got out into the light, I was like, okay, well, he's different.
You're like, it's still not too late to run away.
And he's just like, oh, these are my crazy costumes that I like to wear. And I'm just like, okay.
And then we pretty much like started living together pretty shortly from there.
Oh, no, it was almost a year.
It was a year. We dated and did fun things, and you would invite me over to your house, and you would cook me dinner. And one time you made a fish
with its
head on it. And like it was the first.
Cried.
It was really disturbing because I've never eaten a fish with its head on it.
You grew up in Puerto Rico on an island. Don't you guys eat fish all the time with heads on?
We do, but it was not something that I liked as a kid. So as an adult, I'm like a little bit leery of having my food staring back at me as I'm eating it.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
And it was delicious.
You stuck around after all those years.
Yeah. And we used to go like yoga class together and then go making smoothies in your house. Or actually, we used to go into juicing.
Yeah.
And we do juice spinach and cucumber and ginger and pineapple together. You remember that?
Well, we've always tried to be a little healthy in our diet.
Healthy.
In our exercise.
And then, but one thing that wasn't very healthy is that we went camping in the mountains of Tennessee for the Radical Fairies. They have like a little commune up there, and we brought a bottle of well, you're in Tennessee, you have to have Jack Daniels, and we started drinking in the tent and got drunk and we were drunk with our friend Silky.
Yes.
And it started raining outside, and Silky's like, I'm gonna leave you two lovebirds alone. And he went into his like makeshift tent, which was kind of falling apart as the rain was falling. I was like, is he gonna be okay? And I was like, he'll be fine. Or you said he'll be fine. And then you're like, let's go on an adventure. I'm like, no, we're way too drunk and we're in the middle of the woods. We have no idea where we are, And so we just, we're together and oh my God, the sun
suddenly got dark. What happened?
I guess the cloud passed the sun. Oh. So we were, what we were doing? We went to, we were in the tent and it was raining outside and we were just like looking into each other's eyes in a really like private and special time for us. It was wonderful.
It was magical. And then of course the next day it was hard.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so hungover. You're going to have to get a helicopter to fly me out of here.
Get me out of here. But it's those experiences when you're kind of stuck in those kinds of situations that make you bond and forge your life together.
Then we've been podcasting for 10 years. We were one of the first people to actually do a podcast. And so we got into some hot water with some other podcasters and bloggers. And so it was part of it. I think a lot of it was stemming from jealousy. There's the sun back again.
Oh, yes.
And so we were feeling very lonely and we were like, should we even do this? It's like, if you do anything and you post it on the internet, you're opening up yourself for harsh criticism from people that don't even know you.
From everybody. I'm sure there's people that are going to be like, why would these people even get married online? And we're like, well, because, the audience, I want to share this with the audience.
Well, we think of the audience as our family.
Right. And they love us and they support us.
And so we, I think it was the second year of our doing the podcast, we won the People's Choice Podcast Award.
And Fausto was literally crying that we won.
I was in tears.
He was in tears, and he was so excited because we put so much time, so much effort into it, and it was so nice that, we were recognized for that effort.
And it was a vindication, like, what you're doing matters to people. And it's one thing that we learned was to focus on the people who celebrate you, who understand you and who cherish you. And those kind of people that are out to like harm you or to belittle you because they feel bad about themselves. RuPaul likes to say, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? But what I like to say too is add to that is people who hate themselves find it very easy to hate on others. And so we discovered then there's like those kind of people, you just kind of move them out of the way.
And so we just concentrated on doing a good show and working on this podcast, and it's brought so many different friends into our lives. Every person that's being involved in this today, Deven Green, our officiant, we know her through the podcast. Our friend Tracy Tyler, who's going to sing an unexpected song from the musical Song and Dance. She, we know her through the podcast, and the same with Manny Capozzi. He's going to sing our closing song, which will be a fun little treat for you. And I just, this podcast has... it's our life now. It's what we do. It's our calling. It's our profession. It's our vocation. And so we wanted to share this wedding with everyone in that sense.
And should we get married?
I said we do it. I boo.
I boo, baby. Well, gosh, it's a good thing that we did it just before the rose.
The last petal.
Lost its last petal.
Oh. If that rose could lose all its petals, and I'll still love you.
Well, but you would be a beast for the rest of your life, according to legend.
But that's okay.
The witch's spell would still... Tale as old as time. Yeah, that beast was hot.
Well, that's what they call like bodybuilders, as big muscle guys. They call them beasts.
The beast.
The beasts. Muscle monsters.
And then beauty is, also synonym for elegance, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Oh.
Well, let's get married.
Okay, should we start with Tracy's song?
Yeah, so we'll play for you guys some montage. Well, on YouTube, you can see a montage of pictures of us through the years. And this is Tracy Tyler singing
An Unexpected Song.
An Unexpected Song.